Hello everyone, Christina here. Welcome to another live stream here at my YouTube channel. This is my weekly Monday night live stream at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So if you're watching this on the replay, come back next Monday and catch us live. It'll be lots of fun. Tonight I'm going to be playing with the brand new release from Pinkfresh. They emailed me a while back and said, hey, do you want to play with our new stuff? And I said, well, what does it look like? And and then these are the things that I picked from their new release. They have a really great release. It was hard to narrow down what I wanted to use with, but I was most intrigued by this stencil set, which is called Overlapping Geometrics. You can kind of see on the back their example. So I thought this stencil set was really, really intriguing. And so I thought for sure I want to play with that. And then I'm not sure if it's really going to fit with the style of this other kind of like bundle of products, but these were so cute. I wanted to use them anyway. So I might end up making 2 cards tonight. I'm hoping I can combine the 2. We'll see. But basically the first product is the Never Give Up stamp set. And I thought it had such great greetings included and some nice open flowers that you could do with ink blending with a stencil or watercolor or markers or however you'd like to color them in or keep it blank. You know, there's lots of things you can do. And then that same floral design in a press plate that you can use with your Better Press from Spellbinders, which I thought was really great. Another option for something different that you could do. And that same design, you know, for the press plate and the stamp, you can die cut it. So we've got dies for that, as well as it looks like just 2 of the greetings, the bigger ones it looks like. And then you have a stencil set that has 4 stencils in it, and you can color in the flower, the whole flower design. So I thought I would kind of do the stamp set with the stencils, maybe cut them out and then put it on top of the other stencil thing. So let's start with the flowers. Let's see, I think I'll just use my old standby, my VersaFine Onyx Black. It tends to dry really quickly and it won't smear with inks over top. It's a good all-around ink. Hopefully we'll get a really good impression. I'm gonna use my press tool to really press that down. Beautiful. Okay, that's just pretty, just like that. I'm gonna use my waffle flower, big, huge, sticky grip thing, whatever it's called. In fact, I have a card that I made last week on a live stream with my members that I used the same thing, and it was so convenient. I'm like, it's so nice to use this with stencils. So that's what I'm gonna use today. And put my paper down. Actually, before we do that, I'm just going to hit it with my heat tool because I want to make sure that the ink is completely dry. Because if it's dry, it's waterproof. But if it's not dry, it's not waterproof. Okay, that's probably good enough. Okay, so now I'm going to come to the stencils. These are the Never Give Up stencils. There's 4 stencils. So I'm sort of thinking, let's see, what would be really pretty? I guess I could also pick something from the Color Cube. Let's do that. So there is not an app for the Sarah Renee Clark color guides, but there you can bring up the PDFs on your device or an iPad or something and kind of use it like an app. So I'm going to be using the volume 1. So I'm going to open up, here it is, the volume 1. Here's where it was last. And it opens up as a PDF, right? And then I'm just going to scroll. I'm going to say browse by keywords because I kind of want like floral or something like that. So there is a keyword for flowers. So I'll hit flowers and it's going to jump to like a really quick representation of all the color cards in the color cube that have flowers. So I'm just going to kind of glance through and kind of see what catches my eye, what would be really, really pretty. Like something that, I'm intrigued by these colors right here. So 245, I'll tap that and it jumps to 245 and then I can see that color combo. I'm gonna grab card 245. Let me find this over here, right near the end. Oh, there we go, just found it. $2.45. Isn't that a pretty combo? I thought kind of like with this dark color and then these lighter, and it looks like there's a black in there, which could be really interesting and dramatic on this particular flower design. So here we go. Let's pick out some colors that are similar to that. Yeah, okay, we're going for the right vibes. Juniper and Tide Pool, those are pretty together. That pink to me kind of looks like honeysuckle. Ta-da. And then, I don't know if I want to go full black or maybe I should just do mushroom because we do have the black stamped lines. So how about those? We'll do those 5 colors. Need to kind of trim a little bit off the edges. Can you see like I missed the edge just a tiny bit. I don't think I'm going to add the pencil to the flowers. I think I'm going to do white gel pen after the card is assembled. Having a little bit of white on the outside of the flowers, I think will also, give me a little bit of that brightness that I wanted. Ooh, I love that it cut out the interior areas too. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Okay, am I gonna want like, do I only want like one little flower spray or do I want both? So I was thinking if I was gonna have that going off the edge anyway, I could then save this one for a second card. Okay. Just working with what I've already pre-cut on these edges. I think it worked well. We're going to try to stamp directly onto the card design and hope we can get it done once. Just right there. All right, here we are, VersaFine. Beautiful. Add a few little white dots or something. Let's see here. I think I'm just going to do just add little white dots. I think that's all I wanted. Just a few little white dots. So here is the finished card for tonight. Went in unexpected directions. Love how it turned out. Very unusual color combo on the flowers, but I think it really works. I hope you guys enjoyed. All of the supplies I used today, including the stamps, dies, and both stencil sets, are listed down below. I also included the press plate of the flower design if you want to pick that one up as well from Pinkfresh. And big thank you to Pinkfresh for sending these products to me to play with. They were a lot of fun. I'm excited about this. This is really fun. I really want to do a rainbow background too. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in another video very soon.